So this is going to be showing how the new volume change section works. So currently we only have one area that is changing volume, and that is area 3. So that's Rock Beach, and I've currently only got it in for changing volume between the first and the second surveys. So I'm working on getting those made up for the first and third surveys, and the second and the third, so we can see overall what's moved and what's changed. So I'm going to have a quick run through of that now and what to expect. So if you roll down the menu to the volume change, then we've got down here, as we go down, we've got a bit of information about what everything does, but the next thing I want to do is show you how this works. So this is a 3D volume changer. So we can click on this and then drag it around. If you right click, you can pan up and down. If you use the scroll wheel, you can zoom out to see which area we are. So just over here on the right hand side, we've got show base terrain. So it's often easier to untick this. So the base terrain is the most recent model that we have. So that would have been the April one. If we untick that, it gets rid of any underlying yellowy sandy color. So now what we've got is the two colors. You've got the red and the blue. So if I zoom in with the wheel, and then we'll move it around with the right key with the right mouse button. So then we've got over here we've got point size. So this is derived from something called a point cloud. So every area, every part has a tiny little point. So I can reduce this, or we can make it bigger. So the red is where, as you can see down here, red is loss, erosion, and blue is gain. So the great thing about this is we can click at any point on here, and then down in the height probe here, it'll tell us what the height is at the click, what the coordinates are, and the change. So we can see here that we've lost 0.68 meters from where I clicked. You can click all over, and that value changes. So this is really helpful, and this will show how much build up and how much loss we've had. So then as we go down, we've got a bit more information down here, and then we've got some reference maps as well that really show the sedimentary change. So yeah, that's the new volume change section.